Now call to order. Madam Clerk, would you please call the roll?
Alderman Bosley.
Present.
Alderman French. Alderman VACCARO.
Present.
Alderman Cone. Alderman Carter.
Present.
Alderman Coulter. Alderwoman Spencer. Alderwoman Green.
Present.
Chairman Kennedy.
Here.
5 present. You have a quorum.
Thank you. Please excuse Alderman French. He's over in the Ways and Means Committee hearing.
So noted.
We had originally 3 bills. Alderwoman Spencer asked that her bill be held, so we'll schedule that at another time. But we'll start out with Board Bill 18, sponsored by Alderman Jeffrey Boyd.
Good morning. Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. Board Bill 18 is repealing the liquor moratorium in the 22nd Ward. It's a simple bill, non-controversial. It affects only the 22nd Ward in the city of St. Louis.
Okay. Any questions? Alderman VACCARO? Alderman Bosley, any questions on it?
No.
Alderman Carter?
No, sir, no questions.
Alderman Green?
I'm just curious why. We have one too.
Right. Well, there was some stores, or at least one store that had it, and it changed ownership and the license expired. And once the license expired, when the new ownership came in, and then it didn't allow because of the moratorium, but the people supports it. So in order to be fair, you know, rather than trying to do one that just affects that one particular isolated area, I'll just repeal it for the whole area. Because at the end of the day, even though we have moratoriums, if you don't have one, if the people don't want it, and what I always do is if they call me and tell me that they don't want it, then I get heavily involved in protesting it on their behalf. So.
Okay, thanks.
I'm just not real concerned that all of a sudden a floodgate of people are wanting to start opening up liquor stores.
Right.
Alderman Bosley had a question.
Jeff, will this allow anybody now that comes into the 22nd Ward to open a liquor license wherever they want to, provided they get the right signature?
Absolutely. Out of fairness, it would open up across the whole 22nd Ward. However, if people object to a new store, this is really to kind of work with a business owner there was an existing liquor store that the people supported where the license expired. And because of change of ownership, the license expired, they were not able to just go in and renew. So I said, in order to just make it fair across the board, I would just open it back up. But don't be surprised if down the road I come back with a moratorium.
Okay. Will be you.
Yeah, just
If there's no other questions? There's no other questions, we can entertain a motion.
I make a motion, we pass Board Bill 18, I would do pass recommendation.
Do we have a second?
Second.
It's been moved and seconded that we pass Board Bill 18 out with a due pass recommendation. Is there any discussion on the motion? If not, Madam Clerk, would you call the roll?
Alderman Bosley.
Aye.
Alderman French. Alderman VACCARO.
Aye.
Alderman Cone. Alderman Carter.
Aye.
Alderman Coulter. Alderwoman Spencer. Alderwoman Green.
Aye.
Chairman Kennedy.
Aye.
5 I vote to do pass.
Thank you.
Okay, on the next thing. When you go over, would you, Alderman VACCARO, would you tell Ogilvie we're ready for him to come for his bill? We're just waiting on Alderman Ogilvie to get over here. He was in Ways and Means as well. Okay. We will now take up Board Bill number 52, Alderman Ogilvie.
Sorry, I lost track of time. Thank you. Board Bill 52, this is a renewal of a prohibition on 3 a.m., on the issuance of 3 a.m. liquor licenses.
You need a copy
Sure.
to look at.
This prohibition's been in effect for the last 3 years. It only covers the area of the 24th Ward. We have a number of bars who currently have 3 a.m. liquor licenses. It probably is no surprise to you that they generate a variety of police calls and nuisance behavior. So I think the general sentiment is that we do not issue additional 3 a.m. liquor licenses, and that's what this bill prevents from happening.
Any questions from members of the committee? Alderman Bosley, any questions? No questions. Alderman Carter?
No questions.
Alderwoman Green?
No questions.
Okay. Then, do you have any closing remarks?
I just appreciate your favorable consideration on continuing this prohibition. Thank you.
We can entertain a motion.
I'll move we pass Board Bill number 52 out with a do pass recommendation.
Second.
Been moved and seconded that we pass Board Bill 52 out with a due pass recommendation. Request for previous roll. Is there any opposition to previous roll? Seeing none by your vote, we have therefore passed out Board Bill 52 with a due pass recommendation.
Thank you very much.
Okay, then. That completes our agenda for today. Next Tuesday, we'll hold a meeting. We will have an update from the mayor's office on the comprehensive crime reduction program. You know, we talked about trying to have monthly reports. We haven't done that so far, but we'll begin them hopefully in this month. And there may be a few other bills. That would be next Tuesday. You'll see it on the agenda. 10, maybe 10:30, but you'll see it. Okay? With that, that completes our agenda, and please note that Alderman Cone is in attendance. Our meeting is now adjourned.